Alright, we're just waiting for the runners to get started. We're gonna have another ASO tournament race, this time featuring Saibot versus Moliman. We have one contestant already in. Moliman is ready, waiting for Saibot. So, address all complaints to Saibot. Except gripes about Ix being kicked out of the tournament. Address all those complaints to Patches. Muting myself. Alright, we have both runners inside the game, inside Speedrun Live chat room. And Saibot is letting us know that this is his first time using the software. Let's see if it works. We'll do it live. I'm gonna do some direction to Saibot off mic. And hopefully he'll be able to translate words into actions. Alright, Saibot is in, Saibot is ready, Moliman is in, Moliman is ready. So, we've got a 10-second countdown in the SRL window, and the countdown is concluded. I don't want to actually give a countdown because it's never matched up with where the runners actually are. So, we'll see. Looks like they're just about half a second off from each other. So, I'll just quickly pause. Oh no. Alright. I'm redoing Mazrak's window. I mean Saibot's window. And I will pause him for 2 seconds. Alright, we should be good. I got a little bit confused because one of the graphics stayed on the screen longer than I had expected it to. I will also switch the music back to Spelunky.
Alright, I think I got possible streams set up in the meantime,
Nice.
so if you could tell me where your timer is.
102, 3, 4, 5,
Oh,
6,
you're ahead of me. What do I do
7,
about this?
8. I'm ahead of you?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I'll figure it out.
Alright, so our goal is not to mention he who shall not be named.
Right. I'm okay with that. That's a pretty good goal.
Alright, so we should actually bet on this. Let's make it
Right,
interesting.
I'm okay with that.
What's the penalty
That's
for...
a pretty good goal.
Alright, so we should... Oops, I had an echo going there. So what should we bet on whether one of us says the name we can't say? What are the stakes?
I'm not sure I can come up with anything very good.
How about very low-key stakes, like the loser has to be a Discord color of the winner's choice for a week?
Sure.
Alright. Well, now the casters have something on the line just like the runners do. Meanwhile, I'm going to spend some time trying to make the chat window at the top right here white again. Properties. Refresh. Color white, maybe? Is this working? Nice, nice. Width 500, height 300. Is this working? Alright, close enough. We got chat going as well. Alright. We got both runners on 1-1, so that means they both successfully completed the one bomb split. And the tutorial without any problem, so pretty good.
Okay, I've refreshed the streams. I'm looking at 313 now, and are you...
let's see, 319, 20, 21.
Alright.
Wait.
I'm just a second behind you, so we'll make do.
We'll make do, we'll try. So, a person in chat has suggested that there be a $5 donation to him or herself every time the name is mentioned. I'm not sure I'm willing to go for stakes like this.
I mean, we got off for free last time, like, what the heck?
Yeah, it's always good to get off for free. Thanks for that insight, Gold. And we got a delivery by Saibot, and Moliman is just about one stage behind, but he's got full HP, extra bombs to play with, and an extra rope, so he should be quite alright here. And I did not jinx him. He has completed the one rope split. Both runners are going to be on the 10k split, and just about one stage advantage for Saibot. The other thing he's got going for him is that he's collected nearly all of the bounty that he needs to collect at the end of 1-2.
Yeah, that's a lot of gold for only being at 1-2.
Yeah, I must have duped some of those piles there. Otherwise it's hard to explain. Or just good luck with the layout. Who knows? But he is above the 10,000 threshold, still has his full resources, so looking very good for Saibot on this split. Meanwhile, Moliman got what is usually considered a favorable snake pit level, but he actually didn't opt to take the Matic and Ruby combination.
Yeah, the Matic can really save you a lot of time in the jungle.
Yeah, I think that's an actually big enough deal to be considered a mistake to not take both the gems and the Matic there. But he knows what he's doing. He's playing his own game. So Saibot has... Okay, so he completed the 10k split and a reset. I guess he must have died in the jungle the first attempt?
He might have reset because Saibot is the default smoker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I saw him throw a whip arrow into himself, so he might have reset with 2 health.
Okay, that makes sense. I had seen him close to the end of 1-4, and I'd sort of assumed that he was going to complete it with no trouble. But in any case, he gives back some of the time to Moliman there. He's only about, let's say, a 10-second advantage over him at this point. So, still anyone's game. No big mistakes by either runner just yet. Except for Moliman not picking up the Matic, but we forgive him. Alright. We've seen a couple of shotguns already in this split. Even a jetpack Matic for Moliman. Unfortunately, it's 2 splits too soon.
That's too bad. The jetpack really is not a time save on these splits where you can't do more than one delivery.
Yeah, I agree. So how do you feel about the runners, this is being pointed out in chat, how do you feel about the runners opting to not take the worm strategy like we saw Mazarek use in one of the exhibitions?
I think they're taking this like it's not an exhibition, which I think is fairly accurate to the situation.
Oh, very nice. So a little bit of a try-hard nature by both runners.
You could say that.
Yeah. Alright, so Moliman attempts to make his own shortcut and gets a little bit unlucky there, but has enough resources and enough grit to keep going despite that failed shortcut there. Let's see, just about 2 levels behind Saibot now, thanks to slowing down a little bit at the end of 2-4 there, but still nothing to be too alarmed about. As Rudiger would put it, completely unnecessary bomb use by Moliman. He had extras, but can't argue with that logic. Let's see. Yeah, Saibot continuing to go very fast here. Now on 2-4 with 1 extra rope to spare on the rope split. And he similarly takes a safety shortcut, we'll call it.
Sure.
We gotta actually find some better language for taking a shortcut in a level versus making a shortcut. What do you think? A detour or bypass?
Can we just avoid it and say it bombs through to the or something?
Okay, he plays Dig Dug and making a path.
Yeah, making a path.
Ooh. Death by Saibot right as Moliman completes the 2 rope split, so they're both going to be starting 2-1 on the shotgun split.
Let's hope they both get their shotguns.
Sure.
Or, I mean, neither, I don't know.
So no luck in 2-1. Oh, this is big. Moliman finds Jetpack and kills the shopkeeper, nice and safe. Shoots him one more time just to make sure he's still dead. You gotta tease him a little bit for that. But Saibot is now only 1 level ahead, but he does not have a shotgun, and most critically, he does not have a jetpack. Oh, Molly also got a compass. I didn't realize that was there too.
It was.
It was, yeah. Alright, so this is now a clear advantage for Moliman. Saibot's gonna need...
to 2-4.
Yeah.
Still needs a shotgun.
I see a Vault Keeper. So if all else fails, he could take the Vault. This is a very dangerous robbery. But he's got the resources to do it. He uses both bombs right away. The timing is perfect, and he gets a shotgun without having to deal with the shopkeeper. Very nice play by Saibot.
Molly, in the meantime, decided to bomb 2 tikis surrounding the exit. Had something knocked into him, stunning him, but he ended up getting out of that situation.
So very, very tight plays by both runners here. Moliman escapes, gets the shotgun surprisingly slower than Saibot, but he's going to be able to continue with 3 bombs and 4 ropes and potentially play for a triple delivery here. Something that Saibot won't be able to do.
Saibot, this is what I was talking about last race. Like on these 3 bomb splits, the Wetfer might actually be what you need.
Mm-hmm. He gets an extra couple of ropes plus the compass. So yeah, definitely helpful for him. And he didn't have to use a bomb to make that happen. He just killed the Yeti with one of the landmines.
Yeah, some nice finesse with the landmine on ice, which is not easy to do.
Of course, it was a long level, so he will begin to lag a little bit behind Moliman here, but let's see if he can do it. Let's see if he can do the triple delivery here. There's going to be at least one UFO making his life a little difficult. There's one at the top as well as the one that he just let leak through there. Nice play. Uses the damsel to kill the first UFO and safely whips the second one near the exit. So he's got the bomb split taken care of. He'll be going through the mothership and attempting to deliver the 3 bombs as well. Meanwhile, I almost said Saturnin. That's wrong, but wrong for a different reason. One we did not gamble on.
Yeah.
Uh, so he is making his way up to the mothership. He's able to deliver the 3 bombs right off the bat. Meanwhile, Moliman is able to finish the... Oh, God, it was close. He got a little bit greedy on the bombs there, and actually there's a pink blast that almost killed him.
I think Saibot got aggro off the vault under the mothership entrance there, so he'll have a exit keeper here.
Yeah, he definitely aggroed and killed a shopkeeper. Also, he's now missing a path to the upper layers of the mothership. So this might just be a dead run. Yeah, he should reset here and potentially... Yeah, he does. So he's going to be going for the 3 rope split. Will he combine it? Nope, he'll take it safe. He's going to do the 3 rope split by itself. Meanwhile, we did see the successful triple delivery by Moliman. He's now working his way through the mines, trying to find a gold key. Nice little lead that he's established for himself. Just about 5 level advantage for him. I'm trying to think of good units, and time can work possibly, but levels really feels like the way we should be describing things in a tournament style format like this.
Yeah, levels does feel good. Sometimes, like, the problem is, like, not all areas are equal when it comes to levels too.
Yeah. So Moliman has used half of his resources and burned quite a lot of time already in the mines here. He still hasn't found the gold key, and exits with a Matic. So 45-second level. I probably would have reset when I got to the bottom of that snake pit there, but not a mistake, just a different choice that I probably would have made there.
Yeah, he ended up buying a cape.
Yeah, that'll be useful if he ever gets out of the mines, but 1 HP, not looking great for him. So he'll enter 1-4 and hopefully find a key here. Now, another thing to note is that he has bypassed 2 damsels near the exits that would have taken him 1 Matic swing and probably about 3 seconds. Instead, he's waiting for the key split level to deliver a damsel, and it's going to cost him his life. No big deal. Saibot's also still struggling in the mines, hasn't found a key, starting to take some damage. So they're about, let's say about a level away, a level apart from each other. That looks right.
Yeah, that looks like it. Yep.
Yep. Well, Moliman going a strange direction. I guess he's fully scouting. He does see that this is going to be the gold key level. Finds a couple crates and the gold key. So this will definitely help. He should definitely drop the shotgun now. Very good.
Saibot has also passed by the gold chest in this level.
This is going to cost him probably 3 bombs unless he can perfectly cook it, which he does. So 2 bombs in a rope to get the key there. And Moliman is burning through a lot of resources just making it through the end of this level. Really committed to this route, and
that's tough.
Yeah, he's paying for it. Yeah, this is the second level he's lost a chunk of time doing. Yeah, he just kept going down and down and committing to the strategy he was using. Buys some paste, pretty solid. He probably could have killed the spider, collected the paste and the gold from the spider, and bought 10 bombs, or bought 12 bombs, but not a huge deal.
Saibot having a little trouble with the Tiki Village.
Yeah, he's down to
out
1
alive,
HP.
But only 1 HP.
Yeah, very good point. Ooh, got a random hired help there. Oh, this is potentially a good thing for him. Saibot's found the Bee Queen, so... Oh no! He goes in to face the bees and dies just due to fall damage. That's the second time we've seen runners die to fall damage just on this key split here. So, very tricky. That puts Moliman firmly back in the lead here. And actually, this is a really good pace by Moliman. It's kind of, what do you think? It's around maybe sub 21 pace? If he's able to pull it out here? Maybe that's a bit aggressive.
I think that's a bit, probably 22, 23.
Yeah.
At this point.
If he had a compass or maybe some more bombs, maybe that would be a right estimate, but he's going to have to take it slow in the ice caves. But the question that comes to mind is, does Molly know exactly where Saibot is? Does he know that he has this lead this deep into the race?
It's definitely very useful to know where the other racer is.
So he's doing something that I would expect him to not do if he didn't know he was in the lead. He stops and grabs a damsel, so indicating that he's taking it a little bit easy, a little bit safe, and he probably wouldn't do that just knowing how fast of a runner Saibot is typically if he didn't know that Saibot has had a couple of deaths already.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think he's showing us some smart plays.
Yep, smart and taking advantage of the technology. I had a chat with Shin Greywords after his race earlier tonight, and he said that he was actually not following the runner that he was competing against at all.
Yeah, I listened to that. I was extremely surprised.
Yeah. Krill told me the same thing after he beat me, that all the pressure that I thought I was putting on him wasn't actually having an effect. I was, probably a minute ahead of him, but because he didn't know what was happening, he just assumed I was putting out another slow time, and it didn't bother him.
Wow.
So it can help and it can hurt you. Alright, so what's going on here? So
Saibot about to enter a black market, and Moliman with a wet fur level to deal with.
This looks like it's going to be a nasty one, because he's going to have to go through the path of the Yeti King, or use one of his two remaining bombs just to get through. Or possibly both. Yep. He takes a risk, and Yeti King doesn't mess around. 1 HP gone. But he still has a nice advantage. He still needs to get through 2 more ice cave stages, and he'll be able to rest a little bit easier. Very good patience with the mammoth at the bottom of 3-3, and 1 more stage to get through the key split. Meanwhile, Saibot is once again experiencing the wrath of the bees. Really taking his time here.
Oh.
Yep, another restart by Saibot. Meanwhile, we're going to get a key delivery by Moliman. So, once again, we've got a runner who's got probably at least 3 full attempts at Olmec before Saibot's going to be able to catch up. So let's see how he does in attempt number 1. Really, everyone should be focusing on Moliman, and because that's where the real race is occurring. At least for now. Nice bomb shot there. He actually goes ahead and robs it. So he's thinking 2 more levels with aggro, and he can do a safe Olmec fight. I think I agree with that. I like that. I might have even taken the climbing gloves there, just so I could burn ropes on traps.
Huh.
But that's more of a question of comfort level than anything else. There are a lot of runners in this tier that aren't comfortable using the climbing gloves. Getting an update about the restaurant I'm going to for dinner tomorrow night, or the Speakeasy. During the day, it's actually a donut shop, and the reason why they do that is so they can meet a 50% revenue quota from food. and still have their alcohol license.
I screwed up. We should have had a different bet for Tinder.
I didn't mention Tinder. I just said where I'm going for dinner tomorrow night. You mentioned Tinder. It's not my fault. Alright, so Moliman is now on 4-3. Can he do it on his first trip to Olmec? His resources are not great. And how are his spirits though? Oh. He's looking up for resources. You're really looking to cheese the end of this race.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. We might see one of the slowest Olmec completions by any runner here. Oh, karma. Oh, he found a crate. And you can unlock the ninja if you'd like. Oh, ropes. Nice, nice. Saibot is reset on the key split once again, so... Yeah...
Yeah, he was in a dark level, I think.
Lots of spawns for Moliman, who is now up to 1:10 in this Olmec fight. And the spawns stop immediately once he starts to go for a real speedrunning strategy. That pod is actually pretty dangerous, I would say. But doesn't cause any trouble. Oh no! Okay, good! Possible death averted by Moliman at the end there. What a hype finish for him.
Very nice.
I thought he was a goner. It wouldn't have made a difference in the race overall, but wow, congrats to Moliman. So Saibot looks like he's going to play it out. He's still looking for a time for his tiebreakers. Which is probably a smart play. I think this is his first race, so he needs to get a time on paper so he can so he can shoot to beat that in future races.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, very impressive by Moliman. One of the bigger upsets so far this tournament.
This is in fact the first race of their group.
Okay, yeah. Can you think of any other bigger upsets so far besides what Moliman just did to Saibot? This is the 11th ranked runner in the tournament, and Moliman took him out.
There have been quite a few upsets so far, right?
You can't think of any off the top of your head?
I know Falafel had some trouble.
Nothing comes to mind?
No.
Oh yeah, me neither. When does the bet end? We never clarified when the bet... Anyhow, it looks like Saibot has in fact given up. Very good job by him, except for the key split was the killer. But
yeah, the key split is very hard.
Yeah, the great equalizer. Alright, well I'm going to mute myself as we wait to find out if there's going to be another race. I actually think there will be one more tonight, and then we're going to call it a night. By the way, has anyone scouted the daily? Is there any jetpack? What's going on with that? Thanks, fam. Bye.